We could be yet closer to solving one of the most intriguing mysteries of modern times, the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Now, in 1945, as you might recall, a Naval Air Patrol disappeared off the Florida coast. 5 planes vanished from radar without a trace. It was called the Squadron of Flight 19. It was running practice bombings at the time off the Atlantic when something suddenly went wrong. They were lost, never to be heard from or found again. Well, guess what? Tonight, an amateur astronomer is claiming that he has the answer to this mystery. One of South Florida's top professional astronomers says this guy could be right. Senior reporter Mark Ludner with more on this story.
God, look at that.
This turned out not to be the wreckage of the so-called Lost Patrol, though at the time it seemed explorers had solved the mystery of the 5 Navy Avenger torpedo planes, which disappeared in late 1945 with 14 airmen aboard. What happened to the Lost Patrol? Did some supernatural force snatch the planes from the legendary Bermuda Triangle?
First the sun got him, and then the moon got him, literally.
Amateur astronomer Jeff Warren blames the sun and the moon.
We're in the Bueller Planetarium in Davie, where the position of the sun and the moon have been placed exactly the way they were December 5th, 1945.
And to make a very complicated long story short, the early December position of the sun and moon, close together and farther south in the sky than any other time of year, could have misled the patrol's already disoriented lead pilot into flying away from land instead of toward it.
In any scenario, if they used the sun or the moon to navigate, they never would have made land.
Result, death at sea, nowhere near home base at Fort Lauderdale, but rather about 150 miles off St. Augustine. Is the answer to this mystery to be found not under the water, but rather in the sky?
Well, I don't think I'm going to ever really know, but I think it's a very valid one. I think it's a very, an excellent scientific explanation. It isn't magic. It isn't make-believe. These are things that really happened.
What really happened to those 14 airmen? Nearly a half-century later, people still are fascinated enough by the mystery to keep searching for explanations. Mark Lundner, 7 News.